Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, bean, and wheat movement, courtesy of John Tuggle and Company, Corpus. The corn market yesterday was mostly a follower of the bean market today, which closed up 27 cents by the bushel. Corn futures were generally up a nickel in a quiet trade that saw new crop December hover around that $5 level. USDA raised a good to excellent portion of the corn crop in the afternoon by 4%. An improvement was expected, but John Tuggle says he doubts 4% was expected. USDA raised the soybean good to excellent by 1%. Some rain in the forecast for parts of the Corn Belt this week, and the cool temperatures are expected to persist. All of the heat is in the south and the southwest U.S. The market will be closely watching USDA's latest crop production and supply and demand report this Wednesday. Due to a lagging corn export figure, USDA is expected to cut corn exports by 25 to 50 million bushels, and they'll likely cut the corn yield as well. However, due to their June 30th surprise increase in corn acres of 2 million, the ending year carryout for August 31, 2023 will likely remain above that 2 billion bushel level. The hot weather across South Texas is forecast to persist all of this week as milo and corn harvest is progressing rapidly. Corpus Christi's public elevator and ADM continues to open for milo trucks 24 hours a day this week. The Andersons Houston has extended their hours from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Timco Houston is open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. all week. For help marketing your grains, trust John Tuggle and Company, Corpus, 800-288-4453. I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm. We're on the line with Ken Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, how was the Mason sale?
You bet, Larry. Independent, real good run today. Had right at 1,325 head of cattle today. I thought with us being off of the week of the 4th of July, almost all markets that were shut down that week, I thought they opened up this week with a very, very aggressive tone as a whole. A lot of activity, good demand on all cattle today, I thought. Stocker steers probably sold $8 to $10 higher. Had a group of 13 steers weighed 609 today at $254. $30 got a little right at $1,547 on those. Stocks or heifers, thought overall they were selling $6 to $10 higher. There could have been some instances where they were up to $18 higher on a few of the cattle, and really good kind. Feeder steers, I thought sold $8 to $14 higher. I had a group of 21 steers right off their mamas. They weighed 807 today. Brought 224.5, right at $1,812 on that group of 21 steers. They're outstanding set. I thought the feeder heifers, they were probably 5 to 15 higher. Our packer cows, very good demand, especially everybody being shut down for a week. Good demand for those for hamburger meat and everything. They sold right at $8 to $10 higher. I thought overall bulls were selling probably $4 to $5 higher. Pairs and bred cows I thought sold in good demand on a very steady market. Overall, a really, really good day today. I know the folks that picked their checks up there very pleased on seeing this market, the way it's maintained itself and the increase we've seen, Larry.
Good deal. Give us a quick update for Thursday.
You bet. We've got about close to 1,000 head already coming for our stocker feeder sales. Several good strings of cattle. We'll ship up some really good deals. Got a good many wean cattle that's going to be there also. Kind of for that 2,000, 2,200, 2,300, something like that. Larry's way shaping up to be. And that'll be Thursday starting at 11 o'clock. And we got a great lineup of cattle offered for that sale. Any questions, whatever, they can give us a call back, Larry, at 325-372-5159. Also go back to our website for updated information at jordan@cattle.com, Larry.
We appreciate you, Ken. Thank you.
You bet, Larry. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, it's time for us to take a look at the meats. We'll begin with the national pork carcass cutout value for yesterday. Looks like that afternoon figure was $107.95, up only a penny. USDA says federal slaughter for Monday, 468,000 head. That compares to 439 for the same week last year. As we look toward USDA's reported choice box, 311 lower, the select box 330 lower in the afternoon. Federally inspected slaughter estimated at 125,000 head for Monday, 3,000 more than the same period last year. Of course, no sales reported on Monday. USDA did mention last week sales were up for the north, 183 to 185, steady for the south, 178 on the hoof in the dirt. Neighbor, there's your meat moves for Monday. I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm, and we're on the line with Brandon DeBose from DeBose Pipe, Panel, and Gate. What year did they start?
Man, they started in 1976. Grandfather started this business, backyard in Lomita, Texas.
Brandon, describe your product line and services provided.
Yes, sir. We do entrances. We sell pipe. We sell livestock gates, pasture gates, heavy-duty corral gates. Any kind of gates you'd really need out there on your farm, your pasture, whatever it is.
The phrase that y'all use within the commercial is wholesale to the public.
We're under competitors' retail prices, and our panels are the first first only to ever have a lifetime warranty against any livestock, our heavy-duty line. They're made out of a 2-inch Schedule 80 pipe frame and inch and 5/8 14-gauge rails, and they're going to weigh around 150 pounds. We're very confident in the way they're built, the material they're built out of. We're very confident in our employees that put these things together. And, man, there's nothing more frustrating than going buying a competitor's panel and setting up your pins and having a bull try to jump out of it and tear 3 or 4 panels, and there you are having to go buy 3 or 4 more. When ours, man, you bring that panel back, show us where they try to jump through to jump over, and if it's damaged by any livestock beyond use, let us know, man. We replace it, no questions asked.
Now, you offer financing, too.
We go through a company called Sweet Pay Financing. It's been a very handy tool.
You're at the Lomita location. Give us your phone number for the Lomita location.
Lomita location, we can be reached at area code 512-752-3200.
And the website.
www.dubospanels.com.
We are on the line with Sean Gasswhite, Gillespie Livestock. Sean, what's the sheep and goat sale looking like Monday night?
Larry, we'll get a pretty good sale tomorrow. Expecting somewhere over that 5,000 is what I'm thinking. Got some pretty good bunches, so those numbers start adding up on the sheep and goat end. On the cattle end, sure thinking somewhere around that 14 to 1,600. It's kind of hard. It's a little early, but we do have some bigger bunches coming. So like I say, those numbers add up too. Generally after the 4th of July, we have a pretty good sale. So market looks good on the cattle end, sheep and goat end. This summertime, we've seen a lot of worms before the 4th, and hope everybody gets out there and gets these things drenched and gets them healthy, and it'll sure pay dividends if they do.
It sure will. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. MG Building and Materials reminds you to start your next project today with an MG personal credit card. No interest if paid in full within 6 months. Apply for your card at any MG Building Materials store. Get all the information at mgbuildingmaterials.com. Remember, those stores are San Antonio, Corpus Christi, Kerrville, Pleasanton, and Uvalde. Call that Uvalde store at 2301 East Main Street at 830-278-4439. We're on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission, Hondo Livestock. Seth, how was the sale?
I ended up with a good run of cattle area, 419 head this week. Probably had 60 cows and bulls. Packer cow market pretty well steady with what we had there 2 weeks ago. Sell those lower yielding cows from 50 on up to $88. High yielding cows up to $1.14. Good many of those cows bringing around that $1.10 area. Packer bulls anywhere from 81 up to 126. No pairs, and a few bred cows from 950 to 1375. Calf and yearling deal I thought was better once again. Just a lot of demand on all these cattle. Cattle sold really well. Sure thought they were higher than what we saw 2 weeks ago. Your 2 to 3 weight steers, 232 to 298. 2 to 3 weight heifer, 210 to 280. 3 to 4 weight steer, 245 to 308. 3 to 4 weight heifer, 205 to 290. 4 to 5 weight steer, 215 to 304. 4 to 5 weight heifer, 195 to 260. 5 to 6 weight steer, $1.95 to 276. 5 to 6 weight heifer, 182 to 244. 6 to 7 weight steers, $1.82 to 236. 6 to 7 weight heifer, $1.75 to 212. 7 to 8 weight steer bull, $1.68 to 218. 7 to 8 weight heifer, $1.62 up to 198. So cattle sure dollaring out well, sure pleased with it. Hopefully there's some rain in the future. In the meantime, our next sale is next week. If we can help you, feel free to reach us 830-741-8061. Get me on my cell phone, 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Thank you, Seth.
You bet.
I'm down on the farms, Larry Marble. I'm with Tony from D&D Farm and Ranch. Tony, you got news on T-Post?
Yes, sir, I do. Right now, our 6.5 foot American-made 133 T-Post went down. They're at $5.99, and that's if you buy one or however many you need.
Well, tell everybody how to get that great deal in this new price drop on T-Post.
Well, they can reach me out at 830-379-7340, extension 162.
We've been with Tony from D&D. Tony, have a good day. Help those people when they come by to buy T-Post.
Yes, sir, sure will. Thank you.
You're welcome. We're on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock, Pleasanton. It's Monday evening, looking toward a Tuesday sale. What's it looking like?
We got a little over 400 in so far, probably 80 cows. Not many to palpate, 12, 14 to palpate, 3 pairs. Quality of calves is good. Not much in the junk department yet. A handful of longhorns. Probably end up with 450, 475 by sale time with 100 cows.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the Tuesday sale, Jim Wheeler.
Reach us at 830-569-2516.
We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm Larry Marble from down on the farm. We're at the kitchen table, and our guest today is Stephen from D&D, and you're bringing us some Preferred information, aren't you?
Yes, sir, Larry. So the boss ordered one too many truckloads of stuff from Preferred this morning, and I'm going to go ahead and offer 10% off all Preferred panels and squeeze chutes exclusively to Down on the Farm listeners while supplies last.
Down on the farm listeners, you need to get in on this action. How much percentage?
10%.
Get on down to D&D right now. Stephen, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach me at 830-379-7340, and I'm at extension 160.
We're on the line with Klein Spear, Southwest Livestock Exchange Uvalde, getting ready for the sheep and goat sale. What's it looking like Tuesday?
Got about 200 head on the yard this evening, Larry. Kind of catch a few more in the morning. Probably have around that 600 head range, something like that tomorrow. And kind of looking for that same market we've been having. Don't see many improvements coming there. It's kind of hot and dry, and not a whole lot of people looking for a whole lot of them, but sure enough have a market for them anyway.
Good. Going to be about the same kind of situation on Thursday for cattle?
I think so, 300 to 400, something like that. We got a couple guys that are going to try to work and get some cattle worked early while it's cool, and a few guys are going to try to capture this good market we got going on. So should have a good run there Thursday.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Klein.
Call us at the office, 830-278-5621. My cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Hey, neighbor, we're on the line with Holly Mutt-Smith, owner of Homestead and Ranch Real Estate, which specializes in Texas farms and ranches and custom homes on acreages. Holly, you've got a question for South Texas ranch owners, don't you?
I sure do, Larry. I've been searching high and low, and I've talked to many ranch brokers, but I'm coming up short.
What's the problem, Holly?
A lot of farm and ranch websites are outdated. A lot of brokers don't return calls or update listings, and I've got buyers ready to find their perfect Texas ranch.
Don't all agents put those properties online?
Many do, but the problem is these properties aren't always updated if they sell or are taken off market. So what does that do? It wastes a lot of people's time. Right now, we have buyers ready to go for properties in a lot of Texas counties. Today, I want your listeners who have considered selling their large acreage ranches in McMullen, Atascosa, Live Oak, Duval, LaSalle, Wilson, Frio, and Medina counties to give me a call. If you're thinking of selling your ranch, we've got buyers ready to take a tour. And here's where we're at with this. If you list your property with us, you will get the service you deserve. Not all ranch agents are created equal, and I'll tell you what, I am tired of watching sellers get cut rate service.
Holly, how can they reach you?
They can call me directly at 210-827-6271, and I give you my word, I will call you back. Or they can visit www.homesteadandranch.com.
We're on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. Riley, how was the Monday sale?
I went good, Larry. Market kind of picked up right where we left off a couple weeks ago. Light weight calves, some of the new crop calves might have been a little bit cheaper than what they were in the heat and the pretty fat little new crop calves. But other than that, everything else, I thought some of the yearlings were probably higher than what they were at the a couple weeks ago. But ended up with a good sale, 1,616 total. Cow market was a couple dollars higher again. Had some pairs bringing anywhere from $11.50 up to $20.50. Some bred and stocker cows, 900 up to 1,600. Packer cows, 108 to 116 on your high yielding cows, 98 to $1.10 on your breakers, 78 to 90 on your canners. The high yielding bulls, 118 to 124. Low to medium yielding bulls, 104 to 118. 2 to 3 weight choice steers, 284 to 310. Heifer mates, 254 to 286. 3 to 4 weight choice steers, 272 to 302. Heifer mates, 232 to 268. 4 to 5 weight choice steers, 246 to 276. Heifer mates, 218 to 252. 5 to 6 weight choice steers, 234 to 270. The heifer mates, 214 to 240. 6 to 7 weight choice steers, 208 to 238. Heifer mates, 196 to 224. And a 7 to 8 weight cattle, your choice steers, 192 up to 222. The heifer mates, 182 to 206. So got on real good. Like I said, market had some good cattle today. Quality was good. Had a pretty good mix of everything. Got a good market test. So real pleased with the way it turned out.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the next sale, Riley.
361-813-6650 is my cell. 361-786-2553 is the office. LiveOakLivestock.com is the web.
Neighbor, let's take a look at the grains courtesy of John Tuggle and Company, Corpus. Milo through Corpus in July, D's plus 85, 1044. Houston 1071. Progresso 892 in Brownsville 981. Yellow corn to Corpus in July, September less 2472. We'll call Houston 482 and Progresso 542. Hard red winter wheat To Houston in August, September +5, 816 and a quarter. And we'll call Houston beans August, September delivery, November less 70, 1275 and 1/2. Neighbor, we only moved 333 bale of West Texas cotton. Prices range from $72.70 on the low side to $73.33 on the high side. Pardon me, $74.20 on the high side, so that made the $73.33 the average figure. Neighbor, that's it for the Best Darn Farm Show in 100,000 square miles of the great state of Texas. No brag, just fact, all because you're the Best Darn Farm Show listener. Do so at downonthefarmradio.com or our 14 affiliated stations.